Well, hello everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Window Up podcast. This is episode 2. I'm Robert Washington, and let's go ahead and get on with it. So, recap real quick. Let's see how much you remember. Last week we talked about Ariana and in our mini series called Supporting Characters, and we talked about how Ariana helped move the story window along, and how without Ariana I could not basically do what I do in Window to help push the story along. And remember, you might think that supporting characters aren't really that important, but many supporting characters are, and I like to call these type of characters like that are really in the front with the main character like main supporting characters. So just don't push them aside because your supporting characters are important. And today our character from Window we'll be talking about is Kyle. Who's Kyle? Now, if you haven't read the book, I'll leave it in the description below. But Kyle is another supporting character who was Chloe's friend. He didn't know nothing about Ryan. But because, like I said, backstory that you don't even know about, that I didn't even put in the book, was since Chloe was Ryan's adoptive sister, because Ryan has no trace of family. That's how they all came to know each other, and they really got a great bond with each other. Started to know each other, build a relationship. Now they all live together. And basically, Kyle was just chilling because he knew Chloe was a bit crazy. He knew Chloe was crazy. He knew Chloe was crazy. Exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point. But he was going to give her a chance because, you just don't want to brush off a good relationship off so quickly. So he decided to give her a chance because she wasn't just being crazy all the time. She was a really great person to get to know. And then he started to notice some stuff that she was getting jealous, but not with him per se, but with other people. And he was like, I'm gonna stay at her way. I should have broke this off years ago. But it was too late because he already introduced her into Ryan and Ariana's life, so it was already too late at that point. Kyle was basically, in the book Window, he is the light. He is like the, hold up, calm down, we can get through this, we can get through this, we can get through this together. Because so much stuff pops off in the book, it's enough to drive a person crazy. Because number one, Ryan goes missing, okay? Ryan is the youngest out of the group of intelligent person. He just doesn't go missing after something devastating happens to that house. Number two, there's a supervillain, Window, trying to threaten their lives and they don't know what to do. Chloe is all up in not even caring about where Ryan is. Come to find out that she has to fight the supervillain in order to save everyone's life because the supervillain is going on a rampage. So Kyle is just there trying to be positive, trying to keep everything uplifting. So Ariana doesn't lose her mind when they're trying to find Ryan. Throughout the entire book, Kyle is still trying to keep that composure of breathing in and out. But there are some places like Chloe, I don't care about her either. They really start to see Chloe's true sides and how wicked and devious and how annoying and deplorable she really is. And they're like, ugh, I don't like her. So, but Kyle was still keeping that composure. And the thing about Kyle, I say that he is the supporting character to Ariana. He supports her, uplifts her, builds her up as they try to find their friend. Like, for example, his favorite TV show, perhaps. The main character walks in and she's talking to the salesman or the person stocking the shelves. They might have a long conversation and then bam, you never see that sales rep, that person at the counter ever again because they are a supporting character. But what if they gave them a little bit of advice, like in the Christmas movies, like the little person, that only goes so far, treat others how you want to be treated, something like that. And they really take that advice and that pushes the story along. You know what I'm saying? It helps build up that story. That's what Kyle's there to do. In my opinion, Kyle is just there to take a space. No, I'm just kidding. But Kyle is just there to help. He is the ray that keeps everyone going until the end of the book. And he just helps push Chloe, come on. Ariana, come on, Chloe. We can work this out. Come on, Ryan. There's other solutions to this. He keeps going until the end of the book until, if you want to find out what happens at the end, you know what you ought to do. So, what I know today's a little bit shorter, but I just wanted you to know that your supporting characters are vital and important to help move your story along. Thank you for tuning in on this episode. Next week, we will be talking about somebody who's infamous. Thank you for watching. As always, the power of wind has finally come.